Alright, this is going to be a fundamentals of chipping video here. Okay, and there are a few absolute things here that we must do when we're chipping the golf ball to really hit some nice crisp shots from around the greens. And this is going to be for when we're closer to the green. So let's say 15 to so yards in towards the green, we can use this shot because this shot is just going to get up in the air slightly and then it's going to roll out towards the hole. So this would not be the shot if you had 30 yards and you had to carry some longer grass or a bunker or anything like that. That's going to be in the fundamentals of pitching video, which is a different video. So this is just strictly on short chip shots, mainly what we would call bump and run. Alright, so a couple things here about the setup, and generally I can see people get into a pretty good setup. I apologize that you can't see the ball here. Alright, but the ball position is back in the stance here, so it's off the back foot here. Okay, the instep of the back toe is where I really like to see that that ball position. Now, over here on the left is going to be the correct way to do it. Alright, this video over here is correct, and that video over there on the right is going to show a common mistake that a lot of people make. So let's go ahead and keep going through the setup here for a moment. So we know that the ball is back, okay, and when the ball is back, what happens is the club shaft and the hands fall forward. So you can see they're next to my left hip here. Alright, and what we want to do is we want to keep the majority of our weight, about 70 to 80% on this left foot here. Alright, because we're not taking a big swing. So far we've got the ball back, the shaft and the hands pressed forward there, and the weight on that front foot. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look now at the stroke. The correct way. Again, we're not hitting this ball very far, so we're not taking a very big stroke. This is about as long as it gets for me right there. Okay, and we've got the arm and the club here. Just a very, very little bit of hinge. A lot of people don't get any hinge. That's okay. And then as they come back to the ball, that club is going to return the same way, so the hands and the club shaft here are in one line. That's the most important part, is that needs to stay in a nice straight line. Alright, and through the ball here. Okay, nice straight lines. Now what I see a lot of people do is they use their right hand over here on the right now. They use this right hand to try to hit the golf ball, and here's what happens. So the setup is good, the backswing's even not too bad. Alright, but then that's what they do. They give it the flick of the right wrist here. The club overtakes the hand. So let's go back over here on the left for a second. At about the same point in the swing, which is right about there. Okay, we can see a big difference here. That's all in one straight line. The right hand has not done any work there. So the ball pops up just nicely like it's supposed to and then rolls out towards the pin. Now over here on the left, people flick that right wrist because they're trying to help the ball and scoop it up into the air. And two things can really happen from this position. Well, I guess three things can happen. We either hit the ball very thin and it goes flying across the green. We hit it fat and it doesn't go anywhere. And every now and then we get lucky and we should go down to Atlantic City that night and play the slots, and we hit one very close to the pin. Alright, but generally speaking, when you have this much movement in this right hand, okay, for a right-handed golfer, and opposite if you were a lefty, when you have that much movement in that hand, it's very difficult to hit very good chip shots. Okay, so we want to work on being a little bit closer to this position over here, where everything is in a nice straight line. So let's recap on the good swing here one more time. Okay, the ball position is towards the back foot. The weight is on the front foot. And the hands and the club shaft are pressed forward, and that has to stay in a nice straight line to hit very good chip shots here. Alright, that's Chris Nelson with Up to Par Golf. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me an email and let me know, and I look forward to seeing everyone out there. Thank you.